Ready, go.
597 years before Jesus was born, King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylonia attacked Jerusalem. The Lord let Nebuchadnezzar capture the king of God's people and take away some of the things used in God's temple. And when the king returned to Babylonia, he put these things in the temple of his own God. One day the king ordered his highest palace official to choose some young men from the royal family of Judah and other leading families. The king said,
"They must be healthy, handsome, smart, wise, educated, and fit to serve in the royal palace. Teach them how to speak and write our language, and give them the same food and wine that I am served. Train them."
I can.
Not that kind of train.
Good fall.
Train them for 3 years, and then they can become court officials.
4 of the young Jews chosen were Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, all from the tribe of Judah. But the king's chief official gave them Babylonian names. Daniel became Belteshazzar. Hananiah became Shadrach. Mishael became Meshach. And Azariah became Abednego. But for our more modern story, Shadrach became Shak. Meshach became Mac.
Big man.
And Azariah, who loved to take long naps, became To Bed We Go.
A baby goat.
These 4 guys all knew God's law and what it said about not getting drunk with wine and not eating certain foods, especially any food that came from pigs. Daniel made up his mind to eat and drink only what God had approved for his people to eat.
Look, guys, it's a sausage biscuit from Burger King. Dude, I hope they put some fries in here or something. Dude, there's a barbecue sauce. Yes. And look, we got some wings. The king eats. Dude. No, can't have that. I was gonna.
Daniel asked the chief official for permission not to eat the food and wine served in the royal palace. God made the official friendly and kind to Daniel, but the official still told him,
"The king has decided what you must eat and drink, and I am afraid he will kill me if you eat something else and ends up looking worse than the other young men."
The king's official had put a guard in charge of Daniel and his 3 friends. So Daniel said to the guard,
Wait, for the next 10 days, let us have only vegetables and water at mealtime. When the 10 days are up, compare how we look to the other young men and decide what to do with us then. Here's a list of food we can eat.
The guard agreed to do what Daniel had asked. 10 days later, Daniel and his friends looked healthier and better than the young men who had been served food from the royal palace. After this, the guard let them eat vegetables instead of the rich food and wine.
Where's the rest of the stuff they asked for?
Oh yeah, okra and the black-eyed peas.
Oh yeah, okra and the black-eyed peas.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. And tonight's gonna be a good night. And tonight's gonna be a good night. Ooh. Tonight's the night.
Yeah. God made the 4 young men smart and wise. They read a lot of books and became well educated. At the end of the 3-year period set by King Nebuchadnezzar, his chief official brought all the young men to him. The king interviewed them and discovered that none of the others were as outstanding as Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. So they were given positions in the royal court. And from then on, whenever the king asked for advice, he found their wisdom was 10 times better than that of any of his other advisors and magicians. The end. Thanks to Tommy Holland for running this script.
And the Laurel Hill Orchestra, give them a hand.
And the Royal Hill Orchestra.
And also the actors.
What? And the actors and actresses. And the sound people. And the videographer. And the